All right, let's shift focus. RJD Chief Lalu Prasad now has added fuel to the fire with his controversial statement on the Bihar mass cheating incident. The former Bihar Chief Minister has said that if his party was in power, he would have assisted students in the process of copying by providing them with books.
देखला 5 दिन पहले एकदम तार कितना बिल्डिंग जोन बा वही पर छिपकली के तरफ चढ़ के मैट्रिक के परीक्षा में अपना लड़का के चीट ढुकावत रहे। हमारा राज्य में होत रही सब काम। हम किताबें दे रही सब लिखा सा किताब दे।
Now, Lalu Prasad's statement comes days after Hajipur in Bihar witnessed large-scale copying by students during the state board matriculation exams in the state. Over 700 students were expelled over the mass cheating racket after parents and friends scaled 3- and 4-story exam centers to pass on chits to their wards. Well, that is the latest that we are getting in with what was witnessed just days ago. An incident that had shamed the machinery, the administrative machinery in Bihar, and now the RJD chief Lalu Prasad coming in and stating that instead of chits being passed about, if his party was in dispensation, he would have provided the students books. Clearly, an attempt there of the RJD chief to endorse the mass cheating incidents that have taken place, not one, a string of incidents of mass cheating that have been reported from the state of Bihar. The matriculation exams there, and Lalu Prasad on the other hand doing nothing short but advocating it. I want to cut across to Naval Kishore Chaudhary. He is the principal of the Patna College. He is with me. The question I want to ask you, sir, already there is an abysmal system where we are talking about education in Bihar, and then somebody like a Lalu Prasad comes out and makes a statement which does nothing short of advocating cheating.
Education at all levels in Bihar has already crumbled. In fact, this is the last straw on the back of the camel. In fact, the statement of Manya Laluji is not only irresponsible, it is a death blow to whatever is left of education system. He has been the Chief Minister of Bihar for quite some time. His wife was Chief Minister. Even today he is relevant. Now, what does he want to convey? What message he is conveying? In fact, it would encourage wrongdoers and it would further increase the use of unfair means. And use of unfair means in examination will totally destroy the school education, which is already in a very bad state, without teachers, without qualified teachers, without infrastructure and all that.
Right.
And this is a very...
Don't you reckon, sir, somewhere down the line, this is a result of the political dispensation that the state of Bihar has seen over the years?
Absolutely, absolutely. This has a politics of its own, and this politics is suicidal for Bihar. Laluji is always known for kind of politics, which is on the one hand impars the backwards and Dalits. On the other hand, he encourages policies which harm the very same people whom he pretends to represent most. Now, who goes to government schools? Who is getting the board examination? The very same people, the backwards, the Dalits,
right,
and all those deprived people, and they are going to suffer. They have created two worlds of education, and Laluji, instead of helping them, is going to harm them beyond repair.
Professor Kishore, I would request you to stay on with me, because we are joined by an RJD leader there. We are joined by Manoj Jha, and I would like to, to stay with us and maybe put some questions to him. Mr. Jha, what do you make of your leader coming out, making a mockery of the system? You might say he has said it in a lighter vein, but this is the result of comments like what Mr. Lalu Prasad made.
Yeah, you are very right. I might I would say that there should be some space for lighter notes or for lighter conversation, but that is a side.
This is not the stage for. This is not a stage to make a joke in a lighter vein.
No. It is not even a joke. Let me tell you. I was just going through the internet while sitting in my office, and there are two kinds of interpretation going on his statement. There are people on internet writing very strongly that he might have advocated for open book exam, which is a practice at many levels.
Okay.
At many levels. Number one. Number two, I sincerely request all of you and all the media channels, which in fact in the dry spell of media news, they have picked up this. You should realize the uneven educational structure and matrix in India, in Bihar in particular.
Mr. Jha, you might want to know that it is a little rich. A documentary on upliftment of the educational culture in the country coming from an RJD minister today is a little rich, considering what Lalu Prasad has said. And for the benefit of, your intent, Mr. Jha, I wouldn't want you to go onto the internet. I want you to just listen in. We've got that reaction of your leader. Don't go onto the internet and look for interpretations. Listen to him firsthand, and then you tell me whether you apologize on his behalf or not. I'd like you, our producers, to play that reaction once again. Just hear it.
देखला 5 दिन पहले एकदम तार कितना बिल्डिंग जोन बा वही पर छिपकली के तरफ चढ़ के मैट्रिक के परीक्षा में अपना लड़का के चीट ढुकावत रहे। हमारा राज्य में होत रहे सब काम। हम किताबें दे रही सब लिखा सब किताब दे।
Well, I would just like to inform our viewers, Manoj Jha from the RJD has actually cut that phone line before he could actually give us a comment or whether or not he was ready to apologize for what Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav has stated. But we do have from the JDU, Neeraj Kumar. Mr. Kumar, what do you make of Lalu Prasad making that comment there where he might now say that he said it in a lighter vein, but is this the stage, the place or the position for him to make a comment as crass as what he has made today?
जो ही सूचना मिली राज्य सरकार को मंत्री निर्देश जारी किए और अभी के संबंध में तो जो भी मंतव्य होगा मनोज झा जी आपके फोन लाइन पर तो वो देंगे सरकार के।
पर आपको क्या लगता है सिंह साहब, आपको क्या लगता है?
हमारा
आपने अभी सुना जो उन्होंने बोला, आपको लगता है ये सही है?
देखो आदरणीय लालू प्रसाद जी का जो भाषा रहा है ना वो लोक भाषा रही है।
नहीं कुमार जी, आप गलत बोल रहे हैं। सिंह साहब आप गलत बोल रहे हैं। ये कलोकियल जो आप बोल रहे हैं कि ये कलोकियल लैंग्वेज है, उन्होंने हास्य में बोल दिया, वो बात नहीं। आप फिर से सुनना चाहेंगे? हम आपको फिर से सुना देते हैं।
नहीं मुझे अपनी बात कहने दीजिए ना। मुझे ये मामला तब आया जब शिक्षा मंत्री जी का बयान आया, उसके बाद राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री का बयान वह भी इम्पोर्टेंट है, राज्य सरकार की जो कार्रवाई है वह भी इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो इसमें मतभेद है, राज्य सरकार ने इसको कॉग्निजेंस लिया।
नहीं
मतभेद है।
आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं कि आपकी जो राज्य सरकार है उसने बोला है कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए और आपने पूरा इंक्वायरी ऑर्डर किया। आप मुझे बस एक चीज बताइए, आप जेडीयू से हैं, आपको लगता है जो ये लालू जी ने बोला है वो सही बोला है या गलत बोला है? आपको क्यों कतरा रहे हैं बोलने के लिए कि उन्होंने गलत बोला है?
वो उनका सवाल है ना, उस सवाल पर हम
उनका सवाल क्यों है? अरे वो चीफ मिनिस्टर रह चुके हैं आपकी स्टेट के, क्या बात कर रहे हैं आप? ये उन्होंने कोई उनका ये निजी तो वो है नहीं, उन्होंने पूरे डायस पे आके बोला है सबके सामने।
अरे भाई हम कोई डिनाई तो कर नहीं रहे हैं, उन्होंने कहा इसे डिनाई नहीं कर रहे, हम आप हमसे कमेंट चाह रहे हैं।
आपको आप क्या कहते हैं गलत है? उनको माफी मांगनी चाहिए?
नहीं
मांगनी चाहिए।
नहीं हमारा ये मंतव्य नहीं है। हमने कहा कि जो हमारा नजरिया है हमने अपनी पार्टी का और राज्य के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने पेश कर दिया है।
बहुत धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने का।